Hey guys, unscripted video here, fair warning. Here's what I want to do. I want to talk about an exercise that I use in order to kind of tune into, find, warm up, and develop my own personal slide guitar voice. I want to show this to you because, the whole idea of what we're doing here on this channel is talking about what it means to find your voice as a guitar player. And playing slide is a big part of that. Even if you don't want to become like a pro slide player, even if you just play slide privately at home, there's something about this, exercising with this, that helps to develop your voice because it removes the frets and it puts in the spaces between the notes. So when you play music, you have to rely less on the guitar to guide you and more on your ear and your intuition, your inner self to guide you. So here is the exercise that I use. I practice playing chords or triads with the slide up the neck. And very often I'll do it using the caged system. So are you familiar with the caged system? It's the idea that you can play the same chord all the way up the neck by using chord shapes that spell the word caged. So a C chord in a C shape, a C chord you can also play with A shape, moving up a little bit. G shape, E shape, D shape. So now every place that you had your finger, notice I just played the strings where I was holding my finger down, every place, imagine that like dots across the fretboard. And now you're going to use your slide to connect those dots. All right. Now, what we have done is we have kind of like the game hopscotch. We have a step, like, you start at point A, you want to get to point B, and you have to put your steps in these places. Well, we have established those boxes in a game of hopscotch across the fretboard. You start in point A, you get to point B, and you have the places where your feet go. But when we do slide, those places, the movement in between those places is no longer rigid, it is fluid. So now we have to use our ear and our intuition, muting with our hands, in order to make our way between the places in a way that's comfortable and sounds good to us. Now, this takes time, and every slide player does this a little differently. This is another reason why slide helps you find your voice. So I'm going to take those same places, those hopscotch squares, those connect the dots, and I'm going to move between them. And this time, instead of, getting right on it, I'm going to kind of move between them with some fluidity. Note, in order to do this, you might need to add a few extra notes. That's okay. Do this your way. So here we go. C shape. A shape, G shape, E shape, if you make a move and it sounds like a bad note, it's okay. Move up one or down one, see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, stop for a second, reset, keep going. I have spelled caged up the fretboard. Now, if you sit down and you do this for a few minutes every day, even if you just do it with one chord, like a C chord, or you could do a C chord and then an A chord, or you can start anywhere and just follow that same pattern. Do this for a few minutes every day. Dedicate some of your practice time to this. Start very tight, maybe rigid or clinical with it. And then start to loosen up and explore. Give yourself grace to sound bad in the middle of sounding good. Just work your way up. Now, the point with all of this is not to, is not really a rival. Like, let's think about that hopscotch thing. Point A, point B. Or if it's a walk across a field or something. Point A, point B, you're making your way from one to the other. The point is not a rival, not to get to the end the quickest. And actually, to kind of broaden that and turn it into a metaphor, the point is not a rival in terms of just instantly becoming a best slide player. The point is actually tuning into the process of the journey. And that's a critical part of learning slide and getting good. If you focus on trying to get good, trying to master this, you might be able to play notes well, but you're not going to have time to develop your voice. However, if you focus on just doing this every day, learning this every day, having fun with this every day, integrating this into your relationship with your guitar, then over time you will get good. And you will get good in a way that you sound like you. And that's the whole point. Also, if you don't focus on arriving at getting good, whatever that is for you, but you just focus on practicing with this today, enjoying this today, then the secret is the pressure is off. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be boring or grueling in the meantime until you get there. You can just enjoy this right now. And then you start to grow naturally. And it's beautiful. So I started playing slide when I was a teenager. No, that's wrong. Oh, you know what? Who knows? I started playing slide. I know that by the time I was 20, I was using this semi-regularly. I'm 42 years old now. That's 22 years of slide. I feel like, in many ways, I am still a beginner. In some ways, I feel like a pro. But you know what? I've got the joy of playing guitar with this for 22 years. And cool thing about when you practice slide, you're not just getting better at slide, you're getting better at guitar. And you're getting better at being you when you play guitar. And that's the whole point. So, slide, finding your voice, caged exercise, have fun with it. I'd love to know what you think about this. Throw up a comment. Please like and subscribe. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you very much. I hope you have a great day.